All right, this is one additional video. For about the last month, Tony Eldridge has been getting smaller videos to just small clips to put on Facebook, I believe, and maybe elsewhere, I don't know. The way he sends it takes a little bit of translation, but he'll say, like from Ricky's lesson from yesterday, Sunday, January 8th, 2023. He gives a start and end point. Those are from the stream recording. So if you go to videos, live, you'll see it here. What I do with it is I go ahead and where is it? Picked the wrong thing. Did that one, view it on YouTube. The way I do it, the way I found easiest, is to first find where the sermon starts. So this is the second service, so it's not going to be. I also have to match it up with where I started the.
To you last week, as I opened this series, talk about what we're going to do with eventual leadership in this church. That there would be a lesson or two that might be
still be the
on the long side. Because we have Blast coming up this next weekend, I could not find a place to break this lesson.
About that, actually.
Express my word of thanks to all of you for being here, for guests. Thank you for being part of our assembly this morning. Thank you for coming and encouraging us. For all the men that helped worship this morning, thank you so much for your work.
Looking for the right
helping us do that. If you'd like to see my brand new truck that Jordan alluded to, if you go out the hallway,
definitely not.
At the very back, you'll be able to see George Bush.
There we go. Closer.
I appreciate his lesson this morning, helping us think about what matters so much. I particularly like the thought he said about making things biblical, and that's what we're going to do this morning.
Wait through it a little bit.
That's what we're going to try to do. I do need to give one disclaimer before I begin. On its face, it may seem like it won't be 12:30.
Okay, here we go.
But it will be longer than normal. This morning
Okay. So we're at 2:41:48, and kind of what I do. 140. Oh, it's right at the beginning. How lucky. Okay, so what I do here is, you can't see it yet, it's over here, but I bring up shortcut again. I bring up the video I made. So this is not the one from the earlier videos. This one, but this actually starts at exactly the right
This morning
place.
We want to look at the term.
All right, so bring it down there. Reference the email again. Say this morning we want to look at the term elder. That's what we just saw. And so doing some quick math, we're about a minute and 40 into it. Now normally it's not right at the beginning, so I have to do a little math, figure out, okay, where is the start point, and then I just make sure it's at the right. He gives me enough so I can find the right thing. So let's go a minute 40 in. I just got off easy this time, so about here. Probably about right there. So let me make sure we got the right thing. That is younger and older.
Younger and older.
Okay, so I pause a little bit after that. Hit S to split it. Delete this stuff, and normally I would have deleted the stuff at the beginning too. In this case, since it's at the beginning, we got this at the beginning. It's supposed to fade in.
This morning we want to look at the term.
I'm not going to do that because it's right at the beginning. But I will add a filter at the end to fade out video. I don't check this time because we're just fading to black.
So middle age and young.
Matter.
They just had the two delineations. That is, younger and older.
And that's that. So, export file. So I've gone back and forth. I'm just kind of been calling this same thing and just add a clip at the end. It'll be obvious which one we're talking about. It'll be the much shorter one. And this goes pretty quick. So while that's running, let me show you where they go. There's a box folder. We'll just have to give you permission to do it. I just need to add you as a person. We can do that at some point. Right now it's Jordan, me, and Tony. I think Jordan actually, yeah, he owns it. We'll just ask him. I'll ask him to add you to it, or well, whoever's listening to this or watching this to do it. So anyway, I'll just find it. Here, let me bring it ready. Get it ready. So on my Mac, everything I'm doing is in downloads. So it is going to be right here. It's not quite done yet. But when it is, I can just drag it down here and do it. Let's check on the progress. Oh, just finished. Cool. Okay, so wrong place. There we go. All right. Sorry, wrong program. Vivaldi and Finder. Okay, so let's take this little clip, put it right in here. I've got other stuff uploading, so it may be a little slow. Just do its thing, and then once it's done, I've got his email message. Once it's done, I'll say, just tell him Ricky's is ready, and then normally he sends both of them at the same time, so I just reply when one's ready and then the next, because there's usually, hour at least between them, because I've got to process the other video. But we'll just kind of give it a moment, make sure it actually finishes. Sorry, it's slow. I've got YouTube uploading. And it's almost done. I've got that. Oh, that's done. Let's finish that right now. And this going, and I got FileZilla doing stuff too. I've got 100 up, but still. I know this video is getting longer than it has to be. I'm going to just say, okay, finalizing. By the way, I've tried this in Firefox, and Box does not like it. It will just finish. It'll act like it's finishing, and it'll just sit there, and it won't actually finish uploading. So one of the Chromium-based browsers, Vivaldi, Chrome, Edge, will all be fine. Or should all be fine. So I'm going to just say Ricky's is ready. Send that off, and we are done. Thanks.